There is a guy. Is there a girl? Or is there a guy? And what is his name? Is his name Bill? His name is George. There is a guy, and his name is George, and he has a problem. Well, come on. What is his name? What is his problem? Well, in fact, George has two problems. Not just one. George has two problems. How many problems does he have? What is his first problem? Well, his first problem is that girls always laugh at him. So, what is his first problem? Is it a good or a bad problem? Who always laugh at George? How often do girls laugh at George? What do they always do? They always laugh at who? What is his second problem? Well, his second problem is that he loves. He loves Angela. And Angela is, of course, a girl. So, what is his second problem? Who does George love? Is Angela a girl or a guy? He wants to impress Angela. Does he want Angela to like him? Who wants to impress Angela? What does he want to do? But of course, girls always laugh at him. Oh no, big problem for George. In fact, George has dating trauma. What does he have? Dating what? Why does George have dating trauma? Is it a big or a small problem for George? Well, because girls always laugh at George when he asks them for a date. When do girls laugh at him? They always laugh at him when? When he asks them for a what? Do they laugh at him? So what does he have? Is Angela a girl? What kind of girl? A gorgeous girl. A beautiful girl. What kind of girl is Angela? Now, is this good or bad? Of course, it is terrible. Beautiful girls laugh even more at George. Do beautiful girls laugh more or less at George? Why is it terrible? With beautiful girls, he has super dating trauma. So George has some very big problems. But one day, he decides, I'm going to develop some new, empowering beliefs. With beautiful girls, what does he have? So what does he say? What does he decide? What kind of beliefs is he going to get? Is he going to develop old, empowering beliefs? New, empowering what? What is he going to heal with his new, empowering beliefs? So, every day, he says an incantation. Who says an incantation every day? When does he do it? When does he do it? How often does he say his incantation? What is his incantation? Do you know? Well, I'll tell you. His incantation is, I'm handsome and I'm cool. Every day he says his incantation. Looks in the mirror, says his incantation. He's eating breakfast. I'm handsome and I'm cool. He walks to work. I'm handsome and I'm cool. Eating his lunch. I'm handsome and I'm cool. Walking home from work. He says I'm handsome and I'm cool. Eating dinner, watching TV, all day, every day, he says his incantation. I'm handsome and I'm cool. What is his incantation? What does he say every day when he looks in the mirror? Does he look in the mirror every day and say his incantation? When does he say his incantation? He repeats it again and again and again and again. It's an incantation. He starts to believe it. So, he starts to go to the gym. He goes to the gym every day. At the gym, he works out, he lifts weights, he exercises. How often does he repeat his incantation? Does he start to believe it? What does he start to believe in? What does he do at the gym? How often does he go to the gym? What does he say while he works out? And he exercises. I'm handsome and I'm cool. And he exercises. And he gets stronger. Then he goes to a public speaking class to learn how to speak to people. Does he get stronger? And where does he go next? He goes to a public speaking class to learn what? And before every speech, what does he say? He says, hi, I'm George, and I'm handsome, and I'm cool. and he gives his speech. When he finishes, he says, "Thank you. I'm George, and I'm handsome, and I'm cool." And he gets stronger. His speaking gets better and better and better. And one day, amazingly, he is handsome. And one day, amazingly, he is cool. So he goes to Angela's apartment. He knocks on the door and says, "Hi, I'm George, and I'm handsome, and I'm cool, and I want you." Of course, she yells, "You bet! You're hot! I love you." And when he finishes the speech, what does he say? What does he become? How is his speaking getting? His speaking gets what? And one day, amazingly, how is he? Is he handsome? Is he handsome and cool one day? Where does he walk over to? What does he do next? What does she say? She says, "You bet." You bet means, of course, definitely, I agree. If you say "you bet," it means you're awesome. I agree with you. What does "you bet" mean? So she says, "I agree, definitely." She says, "You bet." And she says, "You're hot." She says to George, "You bet you're hot." Hot means handsome and sexy. Or, for a woman, beautiful and sexy. So she says, "You're sexy, I agree." She says, "You bet you're hot." What does hot mean? George is very happy. And of course, he's handsome and cool. Is George happy?